Knock, knock. You got a minute, Ken?
Of course, Headmaster, but I have got a lesson in half an hour where I expect we'll be doing fractions again.
Yeah, you see, this is what I wanted to talk to you about.
I tried telling them last year, find the lowest common denominator. But just when you think you're getting somewhere, they go off for the summer, come back, and it's like you're talking Hungarian.
Yeah, I think I can see the problem here.
Highest common factor. What's that, sir? Stop screaming that we've been over and over and over this, sir. We're getting frightened. I mean, where do they go on holiday? To a memory-wiping clinic?
No, it's...
Are there such things? Because I'd give that a go. Nice place in Switzerland, view of the lake, and then you see it as if for the first time every day. Oh dear, I'm still getting a tiny tingle of trauma. Stick me back in the machine.
Ken,
We went to Spain. It was shit.
they're different children.
Yeah, it's like they're different children.
No, they are different children. Every school year, every July, you finish teaching one group of children, and then the following September, a different group of children arrive who, crucially, and I need you to concentrate on this, don't know what you just spent the last year teaching to some completely different people.
What are you talking about?
I can't think of another way of saying it. They're different children.
What, the ones who sit here? The small, noisy, stupid people who don't know anything?
Yeah, they're 8 years old, Ken.
They must be older than that. They've been here years.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have. They're always there. Smelly, mal-coordinated, easily distracted, freak out about wasps.
They're different ones.
But this means... What? That's not fair. That's like every year I paint a mountain, turn my back for 6 weeks, and you've unpainted, you've covered it in shit. Mountain's wrong. I've built a cathedral, and you...
I know what you're getting at.
I was given to understand at teacher training college that I would teach children maths. I would teach them, and then they would be taught. But now you're telling me that however many children I teach maths to, you'll find some more who don't know maths and make me teach them, knowing that as soon as they get it, they too will be gone, and I'll be back to square one with some other bunch of little shits. I would never have agreed to that.
It's very much the job, Ken.
The job is for me to carry on teaching children fractions until I've taught all the children in the world, or I die, whichever happens first. How could you begin to pay me enough for such a feat of Sisyphean futility?
This is very much why I became a head teacher. I just do the admin now.
Right, house meeting. Can you pack it in with the harpsichord? We know what century it is.
Charming.
Right, weird one. No one is using the special new room for having a shit. Come on, you know who you are. You're all of you. I've just had a shit in there, and it's obvious no one else has, because the date on the arse-wiping newspaper is still the same date as when the water closet was originally installed. What is the problem?
I don't see the point of it. Why do we have to go to a whole special room just to do a shit? What's wrong with just shitting in a pot and throwing it out the window?
Yeah, and what happens when you want to do a shit and you go to the special room for doing a shit and someone's in there already?
Well, you just have to wait.
Wait to do a shit? How is this a step forward?
Answer, it isn't. It's worse. We were all perfectly happy doing our turds in pots and then hurling them out the window.
But imagine if everyone did that.
I don't have to imagine if everyone did that. Everyone does do that. It's called London.
But this flush technology is so exciting. It's the future. Your shit lands in this little pool of water, and sometimes you get a slight splash up the bum.
Why is that good?
Okay, that's not the point of it.
Who wants to splash up the bum?
Look, don't fixate on the splashing. I don't know why I mentioned that. What's good is that when you've finished, you pull the handle, and the shit just goes forever. You don't have to worry about it.
I don't worry about it when I chuck it out the window. I don't give it another thought.
No, it's better because now it's not just piled up on the road. It's in the river.
Where the poor people go to wash.
Yes, but you're missing the point. Them. We have a nice, tidy house.
Not really. There's still piss everywhere.
But you're supposed to piss in there as well.
What?
You're supposed to use the special water closet when you want to piss.
For a piss? We're supposed to go in there whenever we want to piss. Like, every time.
It's just not workable. You go in the room, you come out of the room. I have other things to do.
And How do you piss in there anyway? You're supposed to go in there and take your trousers off and sit down, because what's going to happen? Ooh, the world might end if I get piss on my trousers. That's basically all they're for, isn't it? Soak up the piss?
You just think everything modern is good, don't you? You were the same with not rounding up women who were good at herbal remedies and drowning them.
Oh, that was creepy. Oh, let's not drown the women and let's all go in a special room for pissing and shitting. What kind of future are you imagining? One full of witches and no shit. In what single way would that be better?
Coming soon, it happened to you. Empire Magazine says it's the best horror film of the century.
It was so scary! It was amazing! I'm still so scared!
The most dreadful 2 hours of my life.
Definitely.
Just incredible. I saw it for the first time 2 weeks ago, and I've made 5 attempts on my own life since then.
I did a bit of a wee and it warmed me for a second, but I'm still scared.
My wife saw it and died of shock, and then screamed for an hour after she was medically dead.
The reviews are unanimous.
Just a terrible experience.
Yeah, and the cinema was freezing also. It was really cold in there.
It was.
Really cold.
See it if you dare.
This is bringing up some deeply unresolved shit that I'm not well placed to deal with right now!
You'll be terrified and horrified.
I hate this. I'm having a horrible time, just like I requested.
Think about that. Terrified and horrified. It's at all mass. This autumn, it happened to you.
Hello there. What happened to that bloody report?
I don't know, Detective.
Well, you'd better start thinking quick, love, or your CID career's going to be as short as that skirt. You stupid tart. Treasured memories. I was actually the last actor on British television to wolf whistle at a schoolgirl in a way the audience was invited to find fun. But times change, and rightly so. Since then, I've been the bloke playing a different detective who's older, a judge who's even older, and then the chap offering life insurance with no pesky medical and a free jigsaw just for applying. And when I say jigsaw, I mean the cardboard puzzle, not the power tool, which would, ironically, have invalidated your life insurance. Anyway, we must get on. This is turning into an amazingly long advertisement. But then you are watching daytime on ITV4, where the advertising is basically free, and the repeat of the Sweeney this is in the middle of has had to have 6 minutes cut out of it, for reasons you can probably guess. So we've got all the time in the world. Or have we? Because we all know that we haven't got forever. Good boy. Benji's at peace now. He won't be suffering anymore. To be honest, he was more or less okay, but he did keep shitting in the lounge. And if you're shitting in the lounge, you might want to consider the Deathlitas Cut Your Losses plan. For a reasonable price, you can pay the ultimate price, and your loved ones will have the peace of mind of knowing that they can start getting your smell out of all that lovely property equity. Meanwhile, you check in to one of our luxurious clinic-cum-crematoria, kick back in a joint and muscle-soothing motorized recliner. Our nurses humorously refer to them as electric chairs, though of course you'll be killed by poison injection. And select a delicious last meal from our menu of Michelin-adjacent dishes. Just call the number below, or get your now nearing retirement themselves children to go to the website to apply.
Deathlitas, when you're getting in the way, call it a day.